Okay, installing the new NMP sensors for the drop targets on flash. The 3-bank is still original, has the horseshoe style drops on it. I've got this new set of boards installed here, just kind of wiring's just chilling out. I haven't zip tied anything back up or anything. The wiring on here is not 1-to-1. It doesn't just boom, 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 boom. I did have to make some extensions on this. I didn't have any white with green, obviously, so I made some extension wires on there and just dummied it up. There's a couple weird things that you have to watch out for when redoing these. I wish they had a more comprehensive instruction guide or even a YouTube video to kind of tell you what's going on, but they're working. So if I put a magnet to the back of this, oops, should probably get into, there we go. All right, now we're in switch test mode. So got to switch 3. And right now I am just putting a magnet to the back of these switches. $36, $35, $34, $33, $32. And the other switches on this one in particular that are part of that circuit are this stand-up right here, switch 39, and then this little rebound switch behind it, switch 38. So those ones are tied in to that same situation. Yeah, this one even has a tie-in wire right there that I had to put on a different wire because the other one didn't have enough slack. It's kind of cramped in there with all that stuff, but you know, it's plenty, I guess. I mean, it's anything that vibrates, you don't want it necessarily touching anything else so that it doesn't over time warp it or damage it in some way. But you know, this whole construction is made out of PCB plastic, this kind of fiber plastic. So I don't think it's in any jeopardy of really damaging it. It's kind of meant to be flexed and all that stuff, so that's probably okay. But this bank is done. I'll jump over to this bank. I've got the drop targets. The magnets are installed on the drop targets. Had to clean them all off, scuff them all up, and then install the little circular magnets in the little recessed area and epoxy those in place. Let that cure overnight. You know, I've got some epoxy in there that's like a 2-3 hour cure time, but best course of action, just give it a full day and really let it kind of season in there so it's all 100%. So I'll do this side and hopefully I can be up and rolling with this thing. The weird thing is when you swap out to these NMPs, you are getting rid of a lot of the built-in friction that comes from having that horseshoe contact touching against that plate. So a little bit of drag adds a little bit of a friction, and so you have to kind of push on the drop target a little bit more than if there's nothing there. When you put these sensors in, because there's not anything restricting that or has any of that spring tension like those horseshoes would, I mean, it's nothing. You can pretty much blow on them and they fall down. I've heard reports of people saying that theirs do false resets, or it'll try and reset and then fall back down automatically after this upgrade. My Gorgar didn't have that issue. It feels incredibly light to the touch, like, you know, any glance of the ball will cause it to fall. But mine has not had that issue at all, surprisingly. So I'm going to do these ones and see kind of what I got. If I do have that kind of false drop situation, I'll see what I need to do to remedy that. Maybe some people have some clever fixes, but as worried as I was about the ones on Gorgar, it just has not been a problem. So yeah, your mileage may vary, I guess, but so far mine's all right. Yeah, one more set to go.